Hey, Skunk. Good morning. Wanted to wait everything to wait for a minute to be uploading, make sure I had no frame droppage. Looks like we're good, so I'm gonna post on Discord. Twitter's already pre-loaded. It'll fire off on its own in a few minutes. I think we're good to go. There was a red in the pocket a moment ago, so I'm waiting on intel from that. Suppose I could go ahead and reship and go check it out myself. The guy in the pocket was reported in a Caracals, so let's go GA.
Warp drive active.
Is ever get back to you? ISP? Oh, no, not at all. Not even a little bit. The local guy expected to call me back yesterday, but he never did. And then the social media tweet DM, that can take 24 to 72 business hours. They're super slow. I presume also partially because they get backlogged or whatever. But alright, the Caracal's now in CA. Not CA, I'm sorry. He's back in here. What the hell is in C1? Oh, he's on the C1 gate, I guess. Okay. Hey there, Huck. Good morning. Ari, good evening. On the right tab. Let's orbit this thing. Check D-scan. We've got Magnates. Punisher Bestower. It could be on the C1 gate, I guess.
Warp drive active.
It's him. Just DM to me whenever, Tim. It'll be fine. I'll see it after the stream. Offense. Good morning. I'll send it to you anyway. There you go, Tim. I like it. Wherever this Caracal is, maybe he like warped off the site and warped back to it trying to catch somebody. Demos, Malediction, a rattlesnake. That'd be unfortunate.
Warp drive active.
Heck. Yeah, Ari's in Australia, so it's evening his time. It is 6 a.m. my time, local time. Twitter will fire off in about a minute. Discord's already been posted. Alright, this guy left. Let's go here. It would appear the guy is heading out of the pocket, but we'll keep an eye on intel and see what's up. There's our downtime announcement for 1 hour to go. Let's hit the station.
Warp drive active.
So how do you guys feel about the fact that you can't sell the new boosters? I never sold the old boosters, so it doesn't really make any difference to me personally, Huck. I can't speak for others, but...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
It has zero impact on my own play. I'm so bad at this game, Huck, that I probably won't even interact with the boosters for the entire event. I could be wrong. I would not be surprised if I never even interacted with it. Alright, we're going to attempt to go bomb some stuff. Yesterday was absolutely insane. 11 DEDs in 6 hours. If I find 1 DED today, we'll still average 1 per hour over the last 2 days, but admittedly, hopefully we'll find more than that. Let's warp here first.
Warp drive active.
Caracal last reported 2 jumps out, so they're not known for their quickness, so if they head back this direction, I'll assume they'll get spotted. If I can't get off the site faster than a Caracal can get on me, then I deserve to lose the ship. Oh, you farmed first. Gotcha, Huck. far as I know, those things usually spike in the first couple of days, and then after that it kind of plateaus, and because of their shelf life on past ones. Alright, I want to find the appropriate tower. Prop mod, turn on our tank. We're good to go. Second prop mod cycle, turn it off. Now I want to wait until we get underneath 10 kilometers and then cut the engines. I'm trying to balance out the... I don't want to bounce off the tower, but nor do I want to end up having to chase a cruiser. So you gotta kind of find the sweet spot of when to apply the brakes. Begin Michael Bay like explosions. I wonder if the ISK thing resets every day. Tim, did you get back into the rhythm rush? For what, Tim? What's this Carrickle doing? For bombing? Mostly. I had a couple of sites go weird on me just because I was off in timing for putting the brakes on this version of the site. See, what's also said is that because you cannot contract them, you cannot give them to your alt, for example, you need to go get it yourself. Which I think that's the point, Buck. The whole, you have to go get it yourself. They want people to actually play. Not just feed all of their alt accounts or what have you from one account. I think that's the specific interaction they were looking for on that one. And a newbie character can find that site quite challenging, which is also a positive. Like, it's content for them to do, and not just face roll. Maybe we'll change it? I mean, from what you're describing, it sounds to be what's desired, not a negative. You can still do the sites in a Desi as an alpha, so that's what most of these event sites are targeted toward. Alright, Carrickle is out of H9, so either they've logged out or they've not been spotted elsewhere. Count that site. This one next.
Warp drive active.
So Tim, at first I would turn my bombs right away. Later I wouldn't activate them until I actually got in range. A couple of times I think the bombs went off when I was just out of range. Had to wait a full cycle before they... Yeah. So... excuse me. I typically turn my bombs on after I've cut my engines. So after I do control space to stop acceleration. That's when I turn my bombs on, and usually within the next tick, it's good to go. Oh wow, that red went 2 jumps north, and no one spotted him until now. So 2 jumps away at the moment. I should be able to finish this site no problem, even if he burned in this direction. He hasn't been in this local yet, so I can't imagine him going out of his way to go to 7YW and then not coming in here at least. Take a look. There's a second prop mod cycle. So we're going to get to 10 kilometers, and I'm going to cut the engines. And then we're going to turn the bombs on. There. So. Alright, he's at a 7YW, so he's probably in GA9 right now. Now, see, our method put us where we don't have to bounce off towers, and we'll have to chase down a cruiser, which is usually the tricky part. Tackled by a rat, the red, likely to jump away. I'll catch one shot in just a moment, guys. I need to manage this site, because after this site, we're going to safe up and then wait our timer out and all the good stuff. Might be able to watch local because there's no intel being reported. No, Huck, you're fine. Alright, the guy has one jump out. He's right next door. I don't see much chance of getting the site done before he hits local, but we'll give it a shot. But no, I agree, Huck. There probably is a lot of complaining, but nerds complaining online does not indicate an actual problem. It just means that there's nerds complaining online. There doesn't mean there isn't an issue. There might be an actual issue with the site, or the events, or maybe something could be done better. There might, there's more than likely always room for improvement. Just the examples you gave aren't actually negatives. They're just all things that were probably intended. Like, those were the exact points they probably wanted to address. The boosters being so heavily utilized in a market format would probably never intend to be a thing, because the boosters aren't difficult to obtain in the slightest. Who was it yesterday was talking about they were running the new sites in Gila, and they're like, these sites are too easy. It's like, you're in Gila. You're way, way overshipped. Way over. T1 cruiser. Probably a decently skilled Desi can handle them just fine. Let's turn these bombs off. Intel said he was heading to the TXJ gate. He's on a safe in GA. Okay. We're gonna wait our timer out and then we'll get back in the scepter. Excuse me. The longer he hangs out in his pocket, the more likely we are to get back in our interceptor and just go explore for a bit until the pocket quiets down. We're also in a situation where any relic sites we find, we could prep for downtime as well. I think Tim's confused about what overshipping means. Oh, I never recorded that last site. There we go. For 0 docking point. Because even if this guy, like, he's got to be factoring in downtime. So either he plans on logging off somewhere in this pocket, or he's trying to find content before downtime happens. It's him. Huh. So he is in neither TXJ nor GA9 now. H9's clear. So he has to be in C1 or he's safe logged in GA. Those are only two possibilities. I personally expect that he safe logged.
Warp drive active.
We'll see if we can sneak another site to bomb. There's a guy on the street roaming in a wolf. Tim, you should kill that wolf. You can handle a wolf. Frank counting your light work? Not this hour. I guess not fair. Frank could still be awake. That would not be unlikely. Just waiting for the prop mod to cycle around. Let's turn that one off. Got the engines, the bombs up. Alright, so he's either an HP tech or he logged off in GA. Okay, he's in HP. There's still 2 jumps out, which is better than 1 jump out. Oh no. I have no idea how or why this Desi burned away from us, but there it goes. Burn back the other way. Rats webbing and pointing me. They're in the pocket. Yeah, Skunk. It was a new option they've had for a couple of weeks, but I haven't messed with it to get it in the spot that I liked, so. Now in C1 again. He is all over this pocket. Got the engines again. I'm not sure how we got into a bad spot on this site. But yeah, I think the visuals on this stream boss icon pop a little better than just the green and the gray. I can't figure out why it keeps defaulting people to 1,000 hit points. Web down. I don't know, Tim. I mean, that could be an intention. I don't know if that's the actual result. When it based it off the actual overkill amount, it made becoming Extreme Boss more accessible, which I think causes more cheering. Did Lens have more than 1,000? Yes. So when I say default, I mean when they do, like, if a follower gets the final blow, or a subscriber gets the final blow, or someone drops 100 bits to get the final blow, instead of just giving them that 100 or 250 hit points that should, and instead spikes them up to 1,000 hit points. I'm not sure why. It didn't used to do that, so there's some kind of interaction that I don't understand. Cesspool, hope you're doing well. What are you up to today? Can't believe it's Friday already.
Warp drive active.
Captain Data with the retweet. First of the day, thank you very much. Cesspool, that seems like the best plan. Yeah, exactly, Tim, that's what I mean. And it should have, like, just subtracted the last of their hit points. And then whatever you had left over should have been your hit points going forward for the next boss. Maybe that was causing too much strain on their side. They being Streamlabs or whoever hosts your boss service, but maybe they were trying to buffer it by having a minimum interaction amount to knock down the previous boss. Cut the prop. Second red is now an AY. Everything's in range, we're good there. I would be very surprised if we didn't get some exploration in today. Not just because of the current red traffic, but it's Friday, so. Yesterday seemed like a bit of a fluke. To go 6 hours yesterday with only one red in the pocket. It's kind of crazy. I kind of do want to go scanning before downtime to see if we can prep any sites. Let's see if there's any SIGs in local. Nope, no SIGs. T-Do did accept the contract for both of those 6s yesterday. So 11 6s. T-Do bought the 2 in the pocket. Phantasmo bought like 9 of them all throughout South Provi. And then 1 random in P-Trade bought both the ones in QBL over in the CVA pocket. So all those DDs sold within an hour. Easy. Hey, the Caracal has been de-shipped. There's still a wolf running around. I don't know where he is. He's an AY at the moment, looks like. You got 11 6s yesterday. Yeah, Tim. It was quite the run. Almost 2 an hour for 6 hours straight. They spawned everywhere. So all of them spawned in Provi. Not a single one went to Masaba. There was like starting with I think ZT, it went ZT 11 N8 R3 XR, like 1 in every system going that direction. 2 inside the pocket, and then 2 over QBL, 2 in the diamond, 1 S9X, 1 in X-Tech 0, I think. So a lot of variety in terms of locations, but within an hour of within an hour of ending the stream, I was able to shift all 11 of them at 90 mil a pop. I knocked off 10 mil for the far left ones near Masaba for Phantasmo, but all the others sold 90 mil instantly. I posted in P-Trade, have 11 6s or 9 6s in South Provi if interested, X up or whatever, and someone's like, I started posting like, I have 2 left in QBL. One guy was like, I'll take both. I'm like, there we go. Easy. That guy was in local when I got there, so he was ready to jump on him. Excuse me. Looks like that wolf headed away from the pocket, so that worked out pretty decently. Pocket is clear. It's more ISK than exploring. Too bad RNG. Yeah, I was gonna say skunk. Like, I mean, I've had a 1 bill plus day in exploring several times. I don't commonly get 1 bill plus days in bombing. It's much hard, in my opinion, it's much harder to get the bombing RNG. Rush gets whatever he asks for data. CCP rush lock, that would be terrible. That would be responsibility and work, and who wants any of that? I bombed for a week and got 2 or 3. Okay, Tim, here's bad information, alright? When Tim says he bombed for a week and got 2 or 3 DEDs, he means he undocked and ran like at most 10 to 20 sites. So for a week, let's say 5 days, right? He bombed about 75 sites, okay? And he may have seen 4 or 5 DEDs, legitimately. So he probably was behind RNG. When he says he bombed for a week, he did not bomb 6 hours a day for a week. That never happened. Hey, Assassin, not yet, we just started. I've only been on here 20 minutes. But maybe because you asked, now we'll get one, Assassin. Maybe that's how it works. Voltige, good morning. 6 a.m. my time. I think Voltige just gets started this early. But I presume it's just morning for Voltige. I bomb for at least an hour every day, right? That's what I thought. Let's go there. Web this one down. Yeah, I knew we were the same time zone. I just figured you were just now waking up or getting up in your morning routine. Not that you've been up all night. Living the RMK life. Tyrael, good morning. You snuck in there with all the purple names. Hope you're doing well. If that doesn't fit my narratives, why should I go with that, Tim? Oh! Does anyone in chat, I don't know if you played Tim, have any of you been playing Idle Champions? If so, I'm talking to their PR manager now about streaming their next update. And I posted on Discord, they have free DLC up right now on Steam, I think until this coming Thursday. So grab that quick. It's 2 free gold chests and a shiny shield for the dwarf. It was actually my first piece of shiny gear. I never had shiny loot before. Alright, let's warp over to this one.
Warp drive active.
Capture local and we're good to go. Though, I should record the site for data. There we go. Dog's getting me up 3:45 to 4 every morning. So it's just because of the dogs, Voltige. Like, if not for the dogs, you would not be up at that time. Let's see, Assassin. Idle. Champions. Alright, let's see if we can find the proper tower. It's gonna be the other one. Let's approach. Prop mod on. Easy. Let me get the ship in position, I'll catch up on chat. I need the next prop mod cycle. Get within 10 kilometers. Tap the brakes. Easy. Oh, but yeah, so Skunk, I mean, I think that's the majority of folks. I don't think... This was an activity that was going on when we started it. Like, we didn't start the activity itself. Frank found a fit, passed it to me, was like, hey, try this out. We scienced it, took it out for field test runs. We modified the fit a little bit to make it more smooth. But when I started streaming it, it was obviously like something that people were doing, but not really publicizing. There was a guy, Junko, or something like that, and probably... We landed on the same site one time. This is off stream, I was just doing science. And it was awkward. We were like, oh, I'll warp off. And I went to another site. So he DM'd me, or he comboed me in game. And we were talking shop about the method and how to do things and all that good stuff. And at the very end, he was like, alright, man, don't share this with anybody. And I didn't say anything. I didn't commit one or the other. Just wanted to play safe or whatever. Yeah, like within 24 hours, I had the video guides up for how to do it. But this guy was like, certain that he was on the super secret tech no one knew about. Nah, guy. I heard from somebody else. I'm just doing science for it. Captain Data's got my Rush Arm Team Mac, I'm guessing, delivered the other day, so I can't say it's totally rigged yet. Captain Data. Did anyone see that guy? So you can play... What? The assassins lost their mind. Oh, we got Battleship in the tackle. Voltige, I opened a restaurant every day for years at that time, so it's pretty Ah, okay, gotcha. Voltige. Is this part of your routine then? It's him. I always wondered if that guy ever found out. Like, I wasn't hiding it from him, just... He obviously wanted to keep it all secret under wraps, and then... I'm working in the opposite direction, guy. Working on guides to put out there, show that to folks. Oh yeah, Captain Nate, I can imagine solo mining. No, thank you.
Warp drive active.
All the warping back and forth, and... Like, when I was mining 2 days ago with Stewie, he had his Orca on grid, so I just kept dumping all the ore into his Orca. And then, I was tabbed out playing Idle Champions most of the time. Checking emails, answering messages, stuff like that. Oh, I'm bad and dumb. Alright guys, so, today, I have some skins from CCP. Alright? These skins came from CCP to be given away to you guys. So every giveaway we do today, the winner will have a bonus prize. The first couple of winners will get their choice between Korax and Skiff skins. Captain Nader talking about mining is what reminded me of this. But, the first couple of winners will have their choice between Korax and Skiff skins. And then as supply is running low, we'll get stuck with whatever's left. But the first, like, 6 giveaway winners today will have the skins on top of their normal prize. And I probably won't let people whelp their skins. Like, if you win, you're gonna get a skin no matter what. That'll be the no prize. This wave was good. Rush, so when you gonna clean up your YouTube videos and actually categorize them? So hard to find stuff. Everything's in playlists. That's cool. If there's something that's not in a playlist, let me know, Cesspool. But as far as I'm aware, everything's in a playlist. Skunk. Tim, it's the ship that when you type in Korax and hit search, it's the ship that pops up. Waiting for some ship post from Tim. You act like I'm on Eve right now. I mean, I know you're home. You're not doing anything. You can fix these problems. I think the Korax is a Desi. I don't know. Excuse me. Voice is shot. It is... Yep, Desi. Excuse me, guys. I had tea, but wasn't enough. This battleship was already down half armor before he even tried to lock us. It's going to count this site since it's effectively finished. We warp to the next one. Assassin. There we go.
Drive active.
Raven showed up. I think, wasn't Korax also one of the names of the 40k Primarchs? Oh my god, frames already starting, guys. Very small amounts of frames, but frames nonetheless. We'll keep an eye on it. I could try lowering my frame rate and see if that creates any stability, or at least... Nope, we're already at 3000 bit rates. That's not happening. There we go. That was second on the list, the Primarch. Look at Tim dropping knowledge. And it's Google knowledge, not Tim knowledge. Captain Nate, I didn't realize the Angel Hex skin for the Material is still going for like a bill plus. It's the Plex Telos skin, that's why it's so expensive. What is Plex Telos? I don't know what that means. There are expensive skins you can buy via Plex and drops and the drop skins. What's the drop skins? Mediacom, please drop less frames. No more frame drops, Mediacom. 1K frame drop so far. Type in chat, keep you guys updated in case you get the slideshow effect. No, you're fine, Serial. I don't know if you were saying that the event has skins that are dropping, and they somehow interacted with some kind of Plex skin you're talking about. So grapple that one, web this one, easy. Hey, Zacchio, welcome back. How much oak you make with doing this? What is oak? I'm guessing that's supposed to be is. But those letters are... Yeah, those letters are near each other. That could be a thing. That could be a typo. Let's see. What was Russian? So, roughly 140 mil an hour, Zacchio. Roughly 140 an hour. There is RNG element to it, meaning some hours I'll make more than that, some hours I'll make less than that, but the average will work out to about 140 mil an hour. You're not dropping any frames in Eve, Assassin. That's skunk. Oh, man. So, theoretically, Skunk and I are going to play some WoW this weekend. I'm going to reactivate and go in the rabbit hole. I'll probably work on World Quests while you level in general, Skunk, and then I don't know what level we can start So we can't queue for dungeons together. Until you're probably in at least current content. Current expansion, I mean. Legion content. But, oh, I'm a dungeon rat skunk, so... I doubt there's anything goal deficient for dungeon running, but if there ever were, I'd be all over that. Skunk and I are going to try and play WoW for like an hour, maybe 2 at most, in the evenings during the week. So I'll be putting things out on Discord. We'll just accomplish whatever we can in that hour. Maybe we'll run a couple dungeons, maybe we'll run some low tier raids. We'll speed run them. You guys would get to experience Raid Lead Rush. If you thought you've seen impatience and quickness of replacing people, you need to run a raid with me in WoW. Oh, that's true. Mounts and Pets. That's true. I ran... So there were 2 in Wrath. Pinnacle and the one I liked. Utgard Pinnacle and Utgard Keep. Keep I loved. Was my favorite. I think there was a blue mount in that one. I never got. Or maybe Pinnacle had the mounts. I didn't like running that one as much. But... I think it was a Proto Drake. I never got that one. Yeah, I forgot, you're right. There are pets and such to get. I'm glad you went DK though. That was a good choice. I'm glad you enjoyed DK as well. But it'll save you a little time that leveling. Which I don't know. You might have some awesome leveling methods. I don't know what your estimated time to completion is to hit Legion content. I have no idea if I counted the last site. I don't remember of doing it, but... I've dabbled with DKs before, but I've never played them very far. I've always heard positive things about them. I've heard the sustain on Blood is supposed to be crazy. Is Blood the tank? I don't know. Frost is PvP, I always thought, and... What's the other one? Blood Frost and... something. It's been a long time since I played any WoW. Like, regularly. Usually when the expansions come out, I'll buy the expansion, level up the new max level, run a little bit of content, and then... That's the end of my ambition in solo play. Wife works all weekend, so gonna put in some hours. Let's get the grapple on this one. Blood is tank, Frost and... Unholy, there we go. Unholy's the other one. I thought Frost started out as the PvP spec, but... They shifted into a DPS viable later on. But enough time's gone by now, we're probably spent most of the time in being DPS viable. Unholy is pet based? Oh really? Huh. I always wanted to roll a priest, but just never got around to it. Oh yeah, I presume they're all viable in PvP now. As when the DK first came out, the early spec rolls were like mages were the same way. Arcane was PvP, and then Frost was also PvP. Fire was always your bursty damage. Look at that, guys. First of the day. First escalation, 90 mil. Game is easy. It's like finding 90 mil cans in exploration. Where's this one at? In 8. Not a terrible location. I can sell that. Assassin, that's common. That group, there's another group that will commonly... Like, Cog not being under a war deck is uncommon. If that's a good way to explain it. Yeah, I remember you telling me your main was Holy Priest. Because I always wanted to, like, heal as Priest, and then... Because I heal as Shaman. And I'd go Shadow for DPS. Actually, with a Priest, what I really want to do is go Discipline. Not for any meta reason, just I always thought the idea of being preventative and therefore underappreciated would be interesting. Remco, good morning. Are you dragging yourself out of bed today? Second prop mod cycle. Cut the engines. Hope the cycle completes before we get to the tower. That's another benefit of the implants for this activity. That could be the source of my timing being a little off, is just having that implant, so I get to have shorter cycle time. Hey Jay, good morning. Tim. So yeah, if we don't have enough kill mails in a war, all we need to do is send Tim out. That problem will be solved very quickly. So, yesterday at the gym was cardio day. So when you hear me coughing and hacking all day today, it's my body revolting, wondering what the hell did I do to it. The workouts are like 60-minute workouts. The last 20 minutes yesterday was 1 minute of rowing, 1 minute of running, 1 minute of biking, 1 minute of jump rope, and then 1 minute of rest. And then 4 rounds of that. So it's just constant motion, which I actually like that workout while we're doing it. I like multiple activities that are simple, but also short duration. I like it in the moment and a lot less the next day when I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. Got home, couldn't talk. If I laughed at all, start hacking and wheezing. Less wheezing, I guess, more like the hacking is that cough you get when you've been winded. Yeah, Jay. It annoys so many people. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, but a lot of people, first thing, they're like, how do I get rid of that? How does that go away? Alright, we got the battleship. Let's go here. And first escalation in the first 40 minutes today. Tim, go here to the notifications. There's a cogwheel saying notification settings. And you can change all the stuff here. There's only one screen, there's no tabs or anything for you to get lost. But you can customize what notifications do and don't go off. So open the next site here.
Warp drive active.
Hey YOLO, good morning. Assassin, I've been in a gym for 15 months since I shattered my ankle. But boy, no better feeling than one being close to dying after Assassin. I don't know, I've never been super active. It's easy when you're younger because your metabolism's higher, but about, I'll say roughly 3 or 4 years ago, I was getting close to 300 pounds. It was terrible. Like, going grocery shopping was a hassle. Like, I'd get winded. I don't know if wind is the right word. I was just be tired after grocery shopping. So all I did was change diet and become slightly active with like some basic sit-ups and push-ups in the morning. Just doing as I could and then adding to it every week, trying to do more. But plateaued at some point. Felt better, but definitely hit a plateau. And so back in April or May this year, I started working out. Not to like weight train or build any specific muscle, just to be more active and push it a little bit. Man, it's like in the hardest to open window in all of Eve notification settings. Why is that? It's a giant cogwheel. How do people mess this up? 260 at 14. Holy crap. Let's see. So from middle school to high school, I actually thinned out. That's when I hit my growth, like my second growth spurt, I guess. Because I was 6 foot by probably 15ish. And so that helped a lot. And I wasn't healthy at the time either. Like I was drinking soda like an idiot, just like a completely unhealthy amount of soda all the time. But hitting that growth spurt from middle school, you know, shooting up like 4 or 5 more inches, made it easy to stretch the weight out. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. What are you working on today? See, Jay, for some reason I need to click like a dozen times to get that damn window to open. Huh. I'm trying to think if it, like, maybe without fine mouse control, it's easy to click the notifications themselves instead of the icon. I don't know. Maybe. Say a lot of meat, that's it. Dried beef, smoked beef, beef. Huh. I know as a kid, I was spoiled for breakfast. Like, I was eating bacon, eggs, potatoes, sausage, every morning. I mean, for years as a little kid. Like, elementary school and middle school age. Like, 2 glasses of milk. I don't know why I drank that much milk, but I did. But I knew my day didn't start until I had that glass of milk in the morning. But I'm down to 200 now and at 6'6". Oh yeah, that stretches out a lot then, Assassin. Depending on your frame, you might actually be pretty, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Try to think of a more positive way to say gaunt. Like, you're probably very slender. At 200 at 6'6". Excuse me. Alright, try out the prop mod. I'm probably between, I don't know, 240-ish? 245-ish if I had to guess. But, I would like to get down under 220. That's that'd be my current goal. Hey, we got the sport kit, guys. I guess the points do reset every day. If we dog up today, we'll grab the kit and see what booster we get. You definitely click the cogwheel. Like, how do you click the cogwheel and anything else pop up for you? I'll get it. 100% success rate so far. Tim went to middle school at 5'2" and left middle school at 5'10". I only grew another 2 inches over the next 4 years. I don't know, neither of my parents are especially tall. My mom's actually quite short. She's like probably 5'4"-ish. My dad's 6 foot. I've always viewed 6 foot as average, but I guess it's slightly ahead of average. I don't know what average height is anymore for men or women. Oh wow, I don't know how much time gone by. We got 15 minutes left before downtime. There's some battleships. Let's go unlock these up. There we go. See, Michelle, that looks just as lazy as what I do with my sentry drones when I play the game. Michelle, never not be lazy. Always. Top priority. Good though, thanks for asking. Glad to hear it. What do you use your sentry drones on? What piece of content? So we're doing basic rally points, and the reason we're smart bombing them down is that these combat anomalies escalate into 6-10s. In Sancha space, 6-10s are desirable. This allows us to clear about 15 to 17 sites an hour. And so I average about 1 in 15, so I average about 1 per hour on the escalations. Yesterday, the RNG was crazy. We had almost twice as many as we should average. It was great. You click the cogwheel, nothing happened. That's weird, Jay. I'm playing in windowed mode. I was going to say maybe there's like some kind of overlay issue, but that's not it. Let's walk over this way. Count this site as complete.
Warp drive active.
That could be it, Moose. That's a good point. I think Frank's one of those people that does rapid clicking. Like, click. Nothing happened. I'll click it 10 more times in 1 second to see if I can get it to respond now. It's probably a viable possibility. I think average height's like 5'7" to 5'9". For men or what, Tim? Nobody's lazy me. You won't even undock Grimco? Level 4 missions. I followed around a guy named Roy, or Heroya, years ago when I had moved on from mining. And he was running level 4 missions. And this is back in the day when drones couldn't get aggro. So he would just warp to site. Where is this at? HP Tech. Oh. This was today? That's awkward. Oh god. I'm gonna screw the site up, guys, but 2 jumps over, and a Stero just hot dropped on a Mac. And it wasn't me. That could have been me, guys. I would have died to that. This guy was reported as Newts. 3 bombs dropped, 2 bill kill. Man. Well, we know what to watch out for now. That could have been us. It's not a lot of confidence, Tim. I don't think 5.759 would be average. That's probably what's happening. Jay is like, I might be a rapid clicker. I might get a little impatient and start smashing the crap out of the mouse. This is a possibility. Not going to admit to anything, but it's possible. Let's grab these battleships. Yeah, let's check the timer on this. So this happened 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, Mercurial died 2 jumps away. See, Booty, you work just as hard as I work, except you're having all the fun. We talking about Booty? Let's count the site. Man, guy linked up his own kill mail too. That's rough. Why do you have Blood Raider cap? I mean, this doesn't matter, but all his mid slots dropped. Only 3 of the 8 bombs though.
Warp drive active.
Tim says, as of 2010, average height for woman was 5'4" and man was 5'10". That sounds about right. But you guys want to play games? Are you off this weekend, Booty? Do you get weekends off? That's the guy who multi-boxes bombing Max. T-Do. T-Do. Blue scum. How are you doing today? I was still awake. Like, I was just going to bed when you took my contracts. I was staying up to resend my COG contract. Did you have any luck on those sites? So the guy who just died apparently multi-boxes the Max. I wonder how he lost multiple then, or why he didn't lose multiple ones. Unless maybe he's just running one back at the time. Or is he the one that you said that, like, he puts different Max in different sites or something? Thought you meant he was bombing Havens. Do I want a refund? Oh, I need to ask Phantasmo how he did on his sites. He bought 7? I had 9. I had 11. 9. He bought 7. So 7 went to Phantasmo, and then 2 in the QBL went to one guy from P-Trade. I posted in P-Trade that I had 9 South Provi 6s, and then like I had all of them sold. Between T-Do, Phantasmo, and the random CVA guy. They were all sold within minutes. KM says HP Tech. Are you logged in right now, T-Do? Do you see this dump ass in Intel? Ask him where he died. Like, he linked the kill mail. Guys, if you don't know about this, look at kill mails. It tells you where it happened and when it happened. You don't have to wonder. There's no mystery here. Who is this guy in? Who's taking credit for this guy? Who is New Horizon? Member of the Republic. Who the hell are these people? Failing their members, I give them basic education. So let their 3-year-old or third grader loose on the playground. They're gonna get hurt. Let's get web on this one. Hey, Bazarat, good morning. Are there specific systems I need to do relic data hunting in? Or can I just scan them anywhere? Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm dying. Systems, no. Regions, yes. I'll type them in chat for you. But it's going to be Pravi, Stain, Catch, Esoteria, Paragon, Soul, at Baz. Now, relic and data sites exist elsewhere, but the best loot drops in those regions because they have the intact armor plates that drop exclusively from Sancha sites. Rush, did I ever tell you about the average size and why it went down between 70s and 90s, the ones a year or so ago? No, Tim, I don't think I ever asked you to tell me that story. I'm sure you're typing it out already or it's already in chat, but damn it, Tim. Deadpool contract got paid, thank you for the ping. Hey, Deadpool! Congrats. Enjoy the ISK. Then Arkansas, I live in Maryland. My ban was just lifted on the 26th. What is Booty talking about? Oh, you were banned in Eve, I'm guessing. Let's go this direction.
Warp drive active.
One 2 weeks old, one a week old. Why don't you just combine them, Captain Data? Why do you leave them both outstanding? I guess because you already have the data for like the little code and the amount and all that good stuff. I was reading this Discord director COG stuff yesterday, and apparently Momo put enough ISK into the wallet to pay them all out, but there's no one to actually push the buttons and process the corp or the contracts. I shouldn't say no one, just the people who usually do it. Like Lil's down right now. His laptop's busted and he's waiting on repair. Hannah has been under the weather, so they haven't felt well enough to do them. And Momo's just been too busy. I think there was some kind of miscommunication yesterday where someone was under the impression there wasn't enough ISK, and then someone thought someone else was going to handle it and all that good stuff, so they'll get caught up. Feel like I'm behind on chat. Let's see. Tito, I did alright. Got 150 from 1, 5 from... Oh, that's not bad at all, Tito, then. You probably had them both done within an hour and a half, I imagine. So we'll call that, you invested about 300 mil and got 650 out of it. Oh, that's our 5-minute warning, guys. Alright, we're gonna finish the site that we're currently on. We'll talk up for a bit and wait for downtime to cycle through. As far as I know, Jay, the refineries can't go down for a week. They haven't been built yet. Or do the small ones get built faster? Tim? Oh, I didn't read Tim's other message. Oh my god, frames, guys, I'm sorry. Yes, rip frames. 3K so far. And then 4K? Yep, 4K rip. ISP, please. Hopefully we can, like, if we have to restart anything, we can do it during downtime. That would be ideal. Yep, all the frames are dead. Mediacom failing another day to provide basic service. It's just too hard for them. YOLO Rush, can you help me? I got one buyback contract pending. Same thing, YOLO. I know they're playing catch up, that's all it is. I had to resend mine today, or last night. It expired after 3 days, so I just reposted it for another 3. Do sites disappear after downtime? Negative, Assassin. In fact, if it's half completed, it'll actually refill. So within an hour of downtime, what you want to do is prep relic sites, like empty all the cans but one, and then warp back to them again after downtime, bookmark them, and then you'll be good to go. Just gonna warp to 0 on my undock. Turn the bombs off.
Warp drive
Timer down.
active.
Make sure we count this site. So in our first hour, we've had the 1 escalation. We're on pace there. If we count yesterday and today, we're actually on pace for both days already being done. Going to restart stream.